what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. We have an update on Gran Turismo Sport, so this is going to get very interesting to take a good look. So, looks like we have 5 new additional cars has been added on board. So, it looks like we have a Jaguar D-Type 1954. So, this is definitely another classic race car. Is definitely might be very perfect. And also a returning vehicle from GT5 and GT6 is the Mazda Roadster touring car, was finally arrived. And then this is definitely marked as an N200 car, so this is definitely the race car version of the Mazda Eunos Roadster. And looks like we have a Porsche 911 Turbo model 930 1981 has definitely welcomed to the race, and now this is definitely might be pretty perfect to have another Porsche in the game. It looks like we have 2 other cars returning, and then is the Honda Civic Type R EK model 1998. And also along with the Honda S800 1966 gets a fully detailed treatment returned from Gran Turismo 4, and this is going to be very perfect that this might be able to have everything will be added on board. And also the Stirling Road Track A has chosen to be added onto the circuit experience, so this is definitely perfect that this will be able to get ready to get started. And luckily some open spaces as a special collection added in on the list, and this is going to get very excellent. We might have everything what we need. So no new tracks for today, so looks like only has 5 new cars that this will might have everything to see it. So let's just gonna take a good look on Jaguar, and then this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to have a classic race car. So looks like the D-Type was now definitely marked as the Group X compared to the Aston Martin classic race car. So looks like this is definitely a good old style 1954 vehicle, so this is definitely might be pretty stylish classic. So it may cost 15 million credits because this is definitely an historic race car. So looks like this is a very good vehicle with a nice style. So this is very high expensive amount that this is definitely that everybody really want to have. So this is only have one color because it's a British Racing Green metallic, because this is going to be pretty look to see this one, because that was very amazing to see this car. Because if anybody have enough credits to get this one, this is very perfect to be able to try it out for a spin, to be able to use it for the event. Now let's just gonna go and head on over to Porsche, and then this is gonna good to go for one 1980 Porsche 911 Turbo, and this is definitely perfectly good to have 100,000 credits. So this is definitely might be pretty good to see this nice classic style. So looks like this is definitely might be pretty good retro style performance. So this is definitely pretty classic and pretty good to see this nice kind of a vehicle that everybody should really want to try it out and race it for one good moment. So this is definitely an N300 vehicle, so this is definitely available to get this one because this is the perfect price amount. So there are 18 colors available for this vehicle, so this is going to be given the best choice that this will might get everything suitable will be able to choose. So just going to be able to check any kinds of colors whenever you like to pick. This is going to get very excited that this is going to be one very good type of a classic retro sports car that everybody should have. So just gonna go with the silver metallic, and then this one might have to be able to get everything acquired. Another Porsche and a very good classic sports car is definitely might be able to be added in for the update. Now let's just gonna be able to go over to Honda dealership onto Asia Pacific car brands, and now this is going to be very good to be able to have 2 Honda vehicles join in for. So just going to be able to first things first to be able to purchase the Honda Civic. So right now this is the EK model of 1998. So I hope that this is going to be able to have a 1997 version, so it also alongs with a race modification version from Gran Turismo 5. So maybe this is definitely might be pretty good to have the 1998 model that also has everything to be able to have a different nice interior view. So this is definitely might be pretty good classic JDM hatchback car that this will be works like a good charm. And then this is definitely might be pretty perfect to be able to have a livery design ready to go. So this is definitely might be giving the nostalgia of race modification since Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2. But this is a very perfect car, so this may be good to be able to purchase 20,000 credits as the N200 category. So looks like let's just gonna go and take a good look. So 4 colors are now available to buy, so this is definitely might be pretty good. So good thing that the sunlight yellow is now definitely included, because this is definitely chose as a 1998 version. So also compared to the 1997 version, it also has 3 colors, which is definitely customized in GT5 and GT6. So good thing that this is definitely might be pretty recognizable to be able to get everything started out for. So maybe let's go with the championship white, and then this is definitely might be pretty good. So everybody really loves to be able to try it out this Civic once again, and this is definitely the original and JDM style. So looks like a long waited from Gran Turismo 4 until now. Looks like the Honda S800 is definitely going in to be able to have a nice fully interior view for the very first time. That this is definitely might be pretty classic to be able to give a good nice premium model. That this is definitely might be pretty cool and pretty classic. That this is definitely might be pretty excited to see it. So it is pretty good to be able to use as a good performance. So it also has a good price amount of 58,000 credits. So this is definitely might be pretty good to buy. So it also has 3 colors available, and then it also used to has 2 colors, and then looks like Ivory White is now definitely added in as a new color type. So this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to choose it for. Usual colors like the golden yellow and the scarlet. So this is definitely might be pretty good classic car and giving a one less performance. So even that this is going to be quite very good to have a nice Roadster, that this is definitely might be pretty classic and excellent. We might do better to see it for. So maybe this is definitely might be pretty good that this will might have a balance of performance recommend during the custom race. So this is definitely a good car that this will might have. So let's just gonna go in and buy it, and then this is gonna get everything prepared to be able to get everything started. So good thing that the S800 has finally got another premium car treatment. So this is definitely might be giving a nice Roadster style version that this is gonna have. So looks like this is gonna be good to have one more car to be able to try it out, to take a good look. And looks like the Mazda Roadster touring car has finally got itself an updated version. Has definitely might be pretty good to see this nice competition car that this is going to have. So this is definitely marked as an N200 category. So this looks very perfect that this will might have that touring car to be able to race. And this is going to get very perfect that this is going to be able to have a nice same usual interior view, because this is definitely might be enjoying since playing Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6. So this is definitely might be pretty different version of the color, and now this is going to get very excellent to see this kind of the updated version. So looks like this is definitely might be pretty perfect that this is going to be chosen for the first generation Roadster as a race modification. So in that case, that the ND version of the Mazda Roadster was definitely has a wing part. So maybe this is definitely might be pretty welcome for the Roadster touring car in the game. So looks like that was definitely part of the Gran Turismo 5 Racing Pack as a DLC, and now this is definitely might be pretty perfect as an update. So it also has 7 colors available to buy, so this is definitely might be pretty good that it also has different car numbers on it. So whenever you're gonna have to choose a type of the color, whenever you like to pick. So looks like in case that you recognize the green colors, so it looks like it also changed up the stripes into yellow. So it used to be as white stripes, but now that this is definitely might be pretty good that this is definitely updated for. So it used as 167,000 credits as a very good price. So it is very expensive, but it also changes in the price amount in the brand central for 80,000 credits. So good thing that this is definitely might be pretty good to see this Roadster again, because this is definitely might be pretty excellent. So looks like this is going to be good to be able to purchase this Roadster again, and then a different color is definitely have a stripe changes into yellow color, and now this will might be very good to be able to have this one to be able to race once again. Well, it feels good to be back for this Roadster, that this will be able to get ready to go. So looks like this will might be able to try it out 4 cars for this race, and this is going to be good. So maybe before going start this race, this one might be able to take a good look on the photo scrapes. So looks like this is definitely might be able to have open spaces is now unlocked included. So this will might arrange your own scenes. So everything is also has all new, and then there's some other usual things included. So looks like that was a lot of it, that this is going to be able to have everything going on to take a good look. So it's all well organized, because this is going to get everything better. We might get everything have set up with a new arranged category, that this will might have a photo background will might do better. So let's just gonna take a good look at the circuit experience. So luckily Stirling Road Track A is definitely might be able to have a basic, so it looks like we'll be able to use the Peugeot Vision GT Group 3 for this training challenge, and then this is going to get everything started. So looks like this one might be able to do better, and then this one might have a lot of tracks that this one might be able to have everything on the go. So 3 new rounds going on, nothing else to be able to have new events available. So looks like adding up 2 new rounds on World Hatchback Championship. So this is going to get everything prepared to be able to take a good challenge. We might begin. So well, I hope that this is going to get everything better to be able to change it upwards. And luckily the Nostalgia 1979 event also has adding up 2 new rounds as well, and then even the Endurance League of the Red Bull X 2019 Endurance Series. So looks like this is definitely might be pretty good to have race number 2 of Stirling Road Track A, just like we saw it at the Gran Turismo World Tour at the Nürburgring. So looks like this is going to get pretty work better until this one might be prepared to get everything started. So let's go and get ready to try it out with these 4 new rides, and then this is going to get better. We might be able to get ready to get started. So I hope that this is going to get very worked perfectly, that this is going to get everything better. Now let's just going to be able to choose a track that this is going to be able to get everything ready to go. So I hope that this is going to be able to go in and start out with Suzuka, and then this is going to be able to take a different condition time that this one might have. So still waiting for the rain conditions to be coming up anytime soon. So this is going to have to take a little bit patient for the next update. So well, I hope I might be able to go and get started to use the Honda Civic Type R EK model 1998. So this is going to get everything ready to go for one good excellent race. So this is going to be pretty good, that this is going to be able to have to take 3 laps, even if possible that maybe this one might go for only 2 laps, that this one might get everything started. So I hope that this is going to get everything better, that this one might be prepared. So I hope that this is going to get everything get started. So good thing that this will might be able to try out with some new rides and some new interior styles, and then also to be very additionally that this is going to be able to have. So looks like the Mazda Roadster touring car is now joining in for the N200 race, so maybe this will might be able to have a better chance for one standard race car will be able to join the group. So this will might be doing a little bit better, that this is going to be given a little bit chance we might have. Alright, let's go. Get ready to try it out on the Honda Civic. So this is going to get everything better we might be able to take. So just like the Honda Integra, so the Honda Civic Type R is definitely might be given a good choice that this is definitely might be doing a lot better for. Now, this is going to be good to see this nice type of the interior. So this is going to be giving a little bit better treatment. So compared to the 1997 version of the Honda Civic, so this is definitely might be pretty well that this is going to be able to putting up with some sports hard tires. So this is going to get everything better, that this is going to be doing a lot of understeer handling, that this one might stay on track, and then this is going to get better. So right now taking on 2 laps, that this is going to be brilliant, that this is going to be able to have to take a good JDM race we might do better. So good thing that everybody is putting up with a nice library variant types, that this is going to be able to do better. So good thing that having a nice Honda Civic Type R EK model to be able to have a nice carbon fiber hood, that this is definitely might be compared to the tuner version. So this is definitely might be worked very well. Alright, this is going to get everything a little bit tougher, and then this is going to get everything needs to be able to stay on track, and then looks like the Mazda Roadster definitely might be able to take a little bit more time to do a little bit fast pace to be able to catch up on it. So this is going to get everything pretty challenging, that this is going to be a different N200 race, that this is going to get everything going on to do it. Okay, just going to take that turn, and then this is going to get everything possible that this will might do a little bit better, we might get through. Just raise up the speed, and then just going to get there closer. Just stay on it, stay slow. Alright, that should probably do it, and then this is going to get better to see it. But this is going to get everything pretty worked up, that this is going to be able to take a little bit more trying out rides, that this is going to get everything better. So good thing that this is going to be pretty worked up perfectly, that this is going to be quite good old school style interior view of the Honda Civic. So this is definitely might be pretty good, that this is going to get one hatchback sports vehicle, that this will might be able to do better. Now, let's just going to be able to pass that Volkswagen Golf. Then this is going to be able to going in. Now, this is going to be very excellent, that this one might be able to work hard to be able to take a lot of understeer turns. So, looks like that will be good to be able to have a 1 Type R vehicle in the Honda brand, that this is going to get everything worked up to be able to get ready. So, looks like this is going to be able to proceed on to the final lap of the race. This is going to get better, and this will might get closely, that this is going to be able to take a lot more challenges that this will be able to make. Okay, going to have to pass that Renault Sport Celio, and then this is going to get everything better. We might stay on track, and then stay careful. But luckily, I know that the Alfa Romeo 4C takes the lead, that this is going to get everything work better perfectly. We might take everything in. Alright, stay on it. Just going to have to give one good welcoming overtake on the Mazda Roadster. This should probably be able to do better, and then just going to stay on it, and then this is going to get better and possible. And then this is going to get everything well closer, that this is going to be able to take. Alright, looks like this is going to get everything well challenging, and then work perfectly, that this is going to get everything worked up perfectly, we might stay on track, and then this we might get through. I hope that this is going to get everything work better, that this is going to be able to take much understeer turns, we might press on and get everything going. So this is going to get everything better, that this is going to be able to take a one good standard race, we might get everything in. Just going to get one good overtake path on the Lancia Stratos. Just get in there. Alright, there's the Alfa Romeo 4C, so let's just going to give this Honda Civic, we might get everything better to take on, and then this is going to get very stronger to be able to keep getting up with some more speed. So looks like this is definitely might be pretty good to see this one for it. So looks like the review is definitely might be remains the same. Okay, looks like gonna take that out and out turn. This is gonna get everything work better. Okay, looks like going in. This is going to get better, and then there you go, one perfect overtake, and now takes that final stretch to be able to reach up for the podium. I hope this is definitely might be able to work up for this old pal, and this is definitely might be very good to be able to take a good first place finish. Now that was a very good easy race, folks. This is a very perfect race for a Honda Civic Type R EK model, that this will might go faster and better, we might be able to take a lot more understeer turns we might take. So this is going to be very excellent, that this is going to be given a good chances that this one might have. So very good to be able to have to take the first place earnings, and then this will might get everything started out for some good daily workout progress we might have. So looks like this is going to get everything better, that this we might do perfectly, we might have to take. So this is going to be able to take plenty much more few segments of this video, so looks like this is going to be able to do perfectly we might have. So just going to go and get ready for the next car, and then this we might get started out for. Alright, looks like next car is the Honda S800. So this is going to be able to give a good classic vehicle, that this is definitely might be giving the best popular Roadster from the 1960s. So this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to have a nice open top Roadster version. So this is definitely might be very good classic, and still works perfectly to be able to drive. So I hope that this is going to be quite very retrospective to be able to have a very good use as a standard car. So right now as a premium car, this is definitely might be pretty cool classic, that this is definitely might be better, that this is going to be given it one good ride, that this is definitely might be able to do better to take. So looks like this is going to be able to take 5 laps, so looks like this is going to be able to race on a short track. So this one might be able to get ready, and then this one might be able to do a lot more credits to be able to give it one good small earnings, we might be able to do better to take. So let's go and get started, and then this is going to be quite very good to have one of the slowest cars like the Honda Beat, Honda S660, and also the Daihatsu Kolpin, and mostly the Toyota Sports 800 was definitely able to join in for. So maybe this is going to get very excellent, that this will might need a recommend for a balance of performance. Will work very perfectly, that this is going to get better, that this will might be able to speed up perfectly we might get. Alright, so let's just gonna do a little bit traction controls, and then this one might change up the balance of performance, that this one might help. So give or takes, that this one might be able to work perfectly, we might get faster and better. So this is going to be everything well better, that this is going to be able to take a good look at this nice performance. So in that case, that this is going to get everything work perfectly, we might be able to do better. So let's go and race on Kyoto Driving Park Miyabi, and then let's get ready to get started. So this one might be able to do a little bit more time, that this is going to get everything better. So now this is going to get a very good classic interior view, so this is definitely might be work better. So I hope that this is definitely might be giving one good open view close-up, that this is definitely might be doing a lot better. So I hope that this is going to get everything well excellent, that this is going to get everything perfect for giving one good classic race, that this is going to be able to stay on it. So if possible, that this is definitely might be changed up in the third person view, so good thing that this is definitely might be pretty good to have a Roadster, that this is definitely might be pretty work better. Okay, so looks like this is going to get coming in, and then this is going to get everything work better. So this is definitely might be given the best choice. So even if only in the one make race, that should probably be able to do for a little standard performance without the balance of performance recommend, because this is going to be able to drive slow faster, and then even that this is going to be able to do only in the custom race, that this will might be able to drive fast and quick. So this is going to get everything work better to be able to take a 4-speed transmission, as definitely might be getting a lot better, that this will might do regularly, that this will might give a good run to be able to catch on to do it. So this is going to get everything better. We might do a little bit more clean passes. We might get everything well settled to get. Alright, let's just going to get everything careful, and then this one might take a little bit few more passes to go. And then this is going to be able to take on the Alpine A110 1600S. Is definitely might be able to have to take the lead. It's going to get everything better. So this is going to get very good to have a nice Roadster style. Has definitely open top compared to the Porsche Carrera Turbo, the 1950s sports vehicle. So that was definitely might be pretty good to have a nice Roadster style, that this is definitely works like a charm. And then this is going to get everything work better and perfectly will get everything has to take a plenty much more skillful turns. Is definitely might be coming in. So I hope that this is going to get pretty efficient, that this is going to get everything worked in to be able to get started. Okay, just getting there, and then blue flag just comes in procedurally, and then this one might give way for faster cars, will might go in. Okay, fourth lap is definitely almost there, just going to make it into the fifth lap. Is going to get everything going clear and going better. I can barely see the Alpine E110 1600S. It takes the lead, so let's just going to go and bring it in onto first. So this is going to get everything work closed in, and then this is going to get everything suited for to be able to give it one classic racing style, that this is definitely might be able to coming in. Okay, so just going to stay on a good stability position, that this is going to get everything closer to get. So whenever you look above, so this is definitely might be pretty good on the open view. So this is definitely might be quite very perfect to see it. So this is definitely might be giving one good convertible view, that this is definitely might be able to take. So even though that this is going to get pretty work better, that this is going to have to take a lot of more standard practice, that this is going to be able to take on what's mostly under N100 cars, but definitely the slowest car, that this is definitely might be able to take. So this is going to get everything well better, that this will might go possible, that this will might have. Okay, take that last chicane coming in to take that final stretch, and then S800 takes the first place win whenever it gets closer. So this is going to get everything well standard risk we might take, and then there you go. So whenever you see the blinking lights on the green, because that's considered the hazard lights have been turned on. So this is definitely might be doing a lot better, that this is going to get everything excellent. We might get everything prepared. So looks like good thing that the clean race bonus has definitely well earned it, and now this is gonna get everything ready to go. So looks like going on the halfway mark is definitely getting everything better. So looks like this is gonna get pretty classical moment, for only one S800 will might be able to take one good balance of performance when going on the custom race will might get everything better. So let's just gonna go and get ready for the next car. This is gonna get very touring car competitive, will might do better. Now this is gonna get everything ready to go for one good Roadster race, and now this is gonna get everything ready, will might be able to get one competitive racing for only one race car Roadster, and this is definitely might be pretty better to do it. So this was definitely used as the original library style, so looks like it's definitely might be pretty good to be able to have everything for one good updated design. That this is definitely might be work very remarkable. So this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to give it one good different design, but it also remains the same. So good thing that the different car number is definitely might be remain as settled, so things looks different and things have definitely might be doing a little bit better, that this will might be able to have a chance to be able to race for the Roadster touring car again. So good thing that this is definitely might be doing a lot better, that this will might have everything going on to get started. So this is going to be able to take on 5 laps, and then this will might be able to take a good example of the N200 category, that this will might goes perfectly, will might do a little bit better, that this will have to take. So even so that this is going to be able to do better, that if the Mazda Roadster would like to be able to take on the Group 4 car, so that will be able to have a what if race, that this is definitely might be able to get everything better, will might take the good competition, will get started. So let's just gonna be able to make sure, because this is gonna be on sports hard tires as the main default, so this is definitely might be giving a little bit better to take a good look at the nice performance settings, and then everything also has a 5-speed transmission by default, so everything looks better and definitely also changes up the different performance. So good thing that this is gonna get everything well better, will might be able to try it out to be able to get started. So right now, racing on to Scuba Circuit for trying out number 3, and this is gonna get everything better, will might get everything begin. So here we go, this is gonna be one Roadster-tastic fun will begin. So looks like this is gonna give a good look of this nice racing interior style. So looks like it also remains the same, because this is definitely might be giving a little bit updated, so this is definitely looks better, and then this is gonna be giving one good style racing ways, that this is definitely might give a good method ways will go in. So even takes that this is gonna get very perfectly used for a one-make race, because as an N200 category vehicle, so this is definitely might be doing better. So if this Roadster could probably able to take on with some standard Roadster vehicles, that this is definitely might be very competitive. So even that this is definitely needs to be required to be demoted into an N100 when competing the event in the GT League. So if possible, that this is definitely might be able to have one Roadster, that this is definitely might be able to do a little bit better. So maybe this is definitely might be possible to be able to have 2 standard Roadster vehicles as remains. So maybe this is going to get everything better, that this will might be able to take a good look, that this is going to be able to drive better for. Alright, just going to have to do this a little bit nice and careful. So this is definitely might be pretty well handling, that this is going to get everything well standardly, that this will might take a good approach to be able to have everything well controlled. Okay, so looks like this is going to get everything well struggled, and then this is going to be able to take a little bit struggle passes, we might get everything in. Just like the Toyota SFR Racing concept was definitely has the wing parts, so it was definitely as a different category and type, that this is definitely might be able to work perfectly better. So this is definitely might be works good for the Mazda Roadster touring car to race for the N200. So this is definitely might be racing cars design that this is definitely might be able to work better. So good thing that this is definitely a Gran Turismo type design, that this is definitely might be getting better and work perfectly, that this is going to giving one good ways of an efficient handling style, that this is going to be work for one fast-paced racing, and then this is going to get everything well practiced to be able to take part as a training until this one might take on for the Group 4 cars, that this is going to get everything better. So whenever this is going to be given a good look of the stripes, so this is definitely used as a white color, and then this is definitely work better as a yellow type. So this is definitely might be compared to the differences to be able to show them for. So this is going to get everything better we might have, and this is going to be good for one good lightweight roadster car, that this is going to get everything better. So looks like here's another Mazda Roadster touring car. Just going to get everything going in and make one good pass overtake is going to get everything better. We might be able to take the chances. So I thought that this is going to be one good excellent race, that this will be good for a one-make race, that this is going to get everything better. Okay, going in to take that Alfa Romeo 4C is definitely might be getting a little bit closer. But this is going to get everything well competitive, that this is going to get everything better we might take on for. And this is going to get pretty lucky that this will be able to have a nice wing part in it. So this is going to get pretty competitive, that this is going to get everything prepared. So this is definitely might be able to have a very good standard practice race to be able to take on the Group 4 cars. So even if possible, that this group might be able to stay on as an N200 category. So it feels welcome for the Mazda Roadster to be able to race for the N200 car, that this is definitely might be better, that this is definitely might give a good standard performance we might take. And even so, that giving one good performance we might need to give a better adjustment, that this will might goes better we might be able to take on for. So just gonna be able to try and make one good clear pass until whenever it gets near. That will might give a perfect ways to be able to take a little bit more skills we might go in. And proceeding in onto the final lap of the race, and this is gonna get better. There you go. Mazda Roadster touring car takes the lead, and now this will might be able to press on to be able to one good racing opportunity. We might be able to go in and go faster to get a good win, and then this is going to get everything well concentrated. We might stay focused and keep up the good work. Alright, that should probably do a lot better, and then this is going to get everything well excellent, that this will might take a good handling performance we might get there. Okay, that should do it. Take on that one short hairpin turn, and then this is going to get everything well wide right at the last turn is going to be going in. There you go. Just getting closer to reach up to the podium on the finish line, and then there you go. That was a very good first place win by using a one standard touring car on the track. This is going to get everything well excellent we might do better to be able to take. So this is going to get very perfect, that this is going to be able to have a one good race car as a standard N-type model, that this is definitely work better, work perfectly, and takes a lot of good competitive practice tool, that this we might have a good race we might get. Alright, let's just going to go and get some good earnings we might do better, and then this one might be able to have to try out one more vehicle. So good thing that the Porsche 911 is about to wait for the next and final, and then this is going to get everything ready to go. We might do better. So it's time to get ready for the 911 Turbo Model 930. It's about to get ready to take on the Nürburgring. So this is going to get everything best popular classic car in the Porsche brand, and this is definitely that everybody really wants to be able to get ready to start. So looks like this is going to get everything ready to go. So this is going to get everything worked fast, and now this is going to be good for an N300 race. We might get everything started. So this time it's going to be able to take on the KTM Expo R. We might get everything will get started. So this is going to get everything work perfectly, that this we might have a good N300 race. We might be able to get prepared, and even that this is going to get everything work perfectly, that this we might be able to take the challenge, that this we might get everything ready to go. So let's just going to bring the old Porsche 911 to be able to get started for one good race, and this is going to be able to take the chances we might have to take. So this is going to be able to get ready to go. So this one might be able to take a good preview of the performance. So looks like a 4-speed transmission. Now this is definitely might be very excellent. We might get everything started. So let's just going to go and get started, and then this is going to be able to take the starting grid. We might be able to get prepared. Now take a good look at this nice engine sound, folks. This is going to get very started out, that this might take that challenge we might get in, because it still works perfectly, but it will might take handling. We might get everything needs to take. So this is definitely might be pretty old school style retro interiors, sir. So this is going to get very excellent, that this is going to be able to take the challenge. We might get everything prepared. So looks like this is going to be able to take a lot of overtakes, that this one might take one lap challenge, because this is going to get very strong risk that this one might have to take, because I hope that this is definitely might be pretty work, if possible, that this is definitely might be able to stay on track, because drivetrain is RR of course, but this is definitely might be able to do better, that this is definitely might be able to give a lot of more acceleration. Even the handling, that this is definitely might be able to stay strong, and then we just definitely might be able to take it nice and slow. But even if you're really good enough to take that Porsche 911 Model 930, go for it. This is going to get everything prepared, that this will might be able to do one good challenge, that this will might be able to take on with some few other JDM cars, and mostly other Euro cars that are definitely in the track, that this is definitely might be able to get better. So good thing that this is going to get everything pretty worked up to be able to get started, and then just going to have to take a good balance to be able to use it very wisely. It's all about the stability and balance of this car. This is going to get everything work perfectly. We might get everything started out for having a one good race we might take. Okay, just going to have to stay on it. This is going to have to take a little bit more concentrated, that this is going to get everything well risked. We might keep it nice and steady, and then this will might be able to keep it maintained. We might get through. So good thing that this is going to be able to take the Nürburgring to be able to bring one classic Porsche. We might get everything in, because definitely that this is definitely a 1980s model, that this is definitely might be giving a good classic. Okay, just giving good pass on the Nissan Skyline, and then this is going to get everything well straight up approach. Now this is going to get everything better. We might need to do a little bit more practice, that this is going to have to take a lot of handling, that this is going to get everything well regularly, that this we might need to take. Okay, going in past that Nissan 350Z and the Nissan Skyline R33, and this is going to get very work perfectly, that this might be able to stay on track, that this is going to get everything well performed, because this is going to get everything a little bit more risk we might take. Okay, just hang in there. Just gonna have to take a little bit more time of the handling. We might stay close and stay better, and then this is gonna be able to do it just fine. All right. Now that was definitely might be doing a lot better, that this is going to be able to do a little bit passive handling, that this is going to be able to stay maintained to avoid getting a little bit too over aggressive. So this is going to get everything better. We might be able to stay on track, and then this is just going to be able to do it just fine, to be able to give a little bit better cornering, that this one might be able to get through. Now, looks like this is going to be able to take a 19-second gap distance ahead, because this is going to get everything a little bit tougher and harder, that this will might take that challenge, will might get everything in. Okay, there is the Porsche 911 Turbo 930, and this is going to get everything well better to have a different color on it. So good thing that the silver one is definitely might be pretty good, that this is definitely might be very official, that this one might have everything better. So maybe this is definitely might be pretty good race, but the JDM cars are definitely might be doing better. So it's definitely a German sports car, because this is definitely might be pretty good tunable car. So this is definitely might be very good for the original. So it drives very fast, but it also might need to be required with a good handling stability. We might get everything maintained, will stay on track, we might get everything well hang on for. So this is going to get everything well better for our drivetrain, that this is going to get everything better, that this will might stay on for. Okay, looks like going in to take on the GR Super RC, just going to get everything well careful and well risk that this might take. Alright, now looks like time to get closer to the KTM Expo R, but this is going to get everything well closer, that this might need a lot more speed, we might catch up on it, because this is going to get everything well required, that this will might have a good gap distance we might take. Okay, just going to get everything a little bit closer. Okay, approaching onto the carousel. This is going to get everything needs to take a little bit more perfect handling efficient, and then this is going to get better. Alright, that should probably do it better, but this one might need to take a little bit more practice to master the carousel by using the classic Porsche, that this might go better. Okay, just stay on it. This is going to get everything well better, that this one might stay handling, that this one might hang on for. Okay, going well and going careful, that this is going to be able to stay on track, and then this will might be able to master the Nürburgring, that this is definitely might be getting a little bit better. Alright, that should do it. Now this is going to get everything work better, that this is going to be able to have to take much concentrated, that this will might be able to master any Porsche models whenever you like, because this is definitely might be pretty big and pretty excellent, that this is definitely might be giving a good choice, that this one might have better. So this is going to be able to take a little bit much more strong speed, that this one might be able to take the tough corners, that this is going to get everything better. So if this one might go achievable for having this nice classic Porsche model 9330, or maybe 930, that this is definitely the title name for a Porsche 911 group, that this is definitely might be pretty good classic, and then this is going to get everything better, we might take a little bit chance, we might stay on for. Okay, this is going to get everything going on, and then just try to keep up or to maintain the pace, we might get everything better. So I hope that this is going to get very closer to the KTM Expo R, will might go overtake. There he is. Just definitely saw in a little bit far distance. Okay, stay careful. This is all about taking a little bit stability balance we might have. Alright, looks like this is going to be able to going in on the straight. This is going to get everything well better. We might take the chances to get there, folks, but this one might do better. Alright, there you go. Just gonna have to get to the straight in no time, and then this is gonna get everything well better. We might hang on, and then this is gonna get a little bit slided, that this is gonna be able to work faster, that this might catch up on it. Alright, gap distance is now definitely coming in, decrease anytime moment, and then this is gonna get everything well closer, that this one might be able to take the hard challenge, we might go there. I hope so, that this is going to get everything work perfectly, that this is going to be able to do a little bit fast pace, that this one might coming in by the rush. I hope that this is going to get very better that this one might be able to keep up for one hard race we might get through. Okay, almost there. Just gonna have to take a little bit hard risk. Give it all I got, and now this is gonna get everything better. Okay, that was one safe call, and now this is gonna get very closer that this one might be able to do better. Okay, here we go, going on that final stretch, and then this is definitely might be pretty perfection as giving one good clear race we might get in. Well, that was a one good race that this is gonna get better. So I hope that this is gonna get very anticipated that this will might have a one good race we might get everything well challenged to be prepared. So this is gonna get very excellent that this will might have a very good chances of a race. And then this is gonna get everything will might take the challenge, will be prepared. So let's just gonna go and get some good earnings, and then the daily workout has finally complete. So this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to try out 4 cars, and then this one might be able to wait to get 1% chance to get the Jaguar D-type by every day to be able to get the daily workout complete. So this is gonna get everything better. So let's see which vehicle should I choose. So looks like this is the perfect today for the update, and let's see the usual. Okay, looks like another Honda Beat, so this is definitely might be giving a well added up for it. So looks like this is gonna get better that this one might be able to get started to take 1% chance of getting a classic historic race car that this one might do, giving a patient time we might have. So looks like this is definitely might be pretty good to see it. So looks like 5 new cars for the update, and now good thing that we just definitely tried out 4 new rides for giving a one good chance that this one might do better. So we'll have to make sure that if there's any rain condition update or a new track will be coming in, or maybe both. So we just definitely might be able to get everything ready to get started. So good thing that 5 new cars has definitely now added into this update. So looks like this is gonna get better that this one might do very excellent we might have to take. So I hope that this is going to be very good to be able to have one of the 4 standard best vehicles that this one might do better to take. So this is definitely might be pretty work. So we'll have to make sure that this is going to be getting the Jaguar D-type race car, that this is going to get one good classic historical moment we might have to take. So good thing that we just did trying out 4 new rides, because this is pretty cool and pretty competitive. We might be able to take the challenge we might have. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links of the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be see you guys next time for continuing on the update on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.